And we're back on the J&A podcast with Justin.
Ayden.
And Chernoh St. Paul.
Chernoh's our special guest today, and we're going to be talking about NBA news throughout the month through September to, I think, June. So we'll get on that in a minute. All right. On September 6th in 2025, the Hall of Fame had some new inductees such as Carmelo Anthony, the 2008 Redeem Team, and Dwight Howard. So, Chernoh, what are your thoughts on one of those players or teams?
I really like the fact that Carmelo Anthony's in there, really big staple in New York. A big name out there. I'm glad he got to the Hall of Fame.
True. Ayden?
Not a huge fan on the Dwight Howard.
Yeah?
But that's...
I don't know. He was a great defensive player, but...
I think he was a great player.
Yeah.
I think he's a great player. I didn't say he wasn't, but I feel like there's some players that aren't in the Hall of Fame that...
True.
That
the Hall of Fame is it's weird thing.
It is very weird. Yeah.
Some people get in, some people don't. That are very arguable. So.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 2008 Redeem, that's Paul Pierce in him.
Oh, yeah, that's Paul Pierce. Yeah.
That's
I mean, that's one of the best Olympic teams besides the Dream Team and whatever year that is.
That's true.
That's a great
team.
So yeah, they're definitely worthy, I think. And now into October. On October 21st was opening night of the NBA, where the Thunder took on the Rockets and the Warriors took on the Lakers. So we're gonna be talking about the Thunder game, and that was their ceremony for winning the championship in the previous year. So, Chernoh, give me some thoughts about that game.
I think it was a great game. It went to overtime, I think.
Yeah.
There's some key players in that game, Shea, Sengun, Kevin Durant. I believe Shea hit a free throw to win the game.
Yeah, with a couple seconds left, yeah.
Man, that just really says a lot about his character.
I mean, I don't remember the exact play, but he probably made the right decision.
Oh.
He could have foul baited, but every team does it nowadays, so you can't really say much about it.
That's true. And for him to score 24 of his 35 in the fourth is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that is insane. We're going on to the next month. On November 12th, Nikola Jokic had a career performance, dropping 55, 10, and 6 or 7, something like that. I forget, actually. So, Chernoh, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, he just has great performances every night. I think he almost averaged a triple-double this year, so it's just very consistent player as to what he did in that game and for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like with Jokic, he does it pretty effortlessly. So for him to just go out and do that, it's not a big deal to him.
Yeah, and it looks like his percentage from the three-point line, free throw line, and from the field was all over, well over 70% that game, which was insane.
That's crazy.
All right, on to the next month. And December 16th is the next date we'll talk about, which was the NBA Cup, which was the San Antonio Spurs versus the New York Knicks. So, Ayden, tell me some thoughts on that.
It was a pretty good game. Definitely a matchup everyone wants to see, Wemby with his big height, and the New York Knicks not really. I mean, they have height with OG, but it's I don't know. I feel like everyone kind of glazes at Wemby, so no one can guard him in a way. So I guess to see a matchup like that and then see the Knicks win is pretty entertaining.
Yeah, Chernoh.
Yeah, I think Wemby came off the bench this game, had a pretty disappointing performance. 18 points on
Classic.
7 for 17 shooting. But the Knicks played very well this game. Brunson with 25, OG with 28, and bench players Jordan Clarkson coming off the bench scoring 15 for them. That's a really good game.
I think it's just crazy to see how that this matchup is the same as the NBA Finals now that we're in June. So it's just crazy to see how both teams developed, but also we're staying consistent the whole season.
Yeah.
Now we're into 2026, January 29th. Cooper Flag dropped 49 points, which is the most points ever in the NBA by a teenager. So just tell me some of your thoughts on this game and just on Cooper Flag in general, you guys.
I mean, number 1 pick coming out of the draft, dominating college, and that is just a great game for a rookie and very, very telling what his future might hold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with his 49 against the Hornets, very crazy night. Definitely something to see all over the media, but they did end up losing that game with his old teammate Con Knuppel having 34, which is a career high for him as well.
Wow. So I think those are the 2 top rookies of this class. So it's gonna be fun to see how they battle throughout the years. And into February 15th was the All-Star game, which has gotten worse and worse over the years. But I guess we'll just talk about it. So somebody give me your thoughts.
Actually joke of a program to watch for that weekend. It's not entertaining anymore. The dunk contest isn't
Yeah.
hasn't changed like the last couple years. It's kind of just like, none of the big names want to participate in it because of like
Yeah.
the backlash you get.
Mm-hmm. And there's only so many dunks you can actually do. Like everything, like mostly everything's been done, and nobody wants to see like a no name do it. Like they want to see like LeBron or like somebody like that be in it.
Yeah, I think they're trying their hardest to make it more fun to watch. I just think it's going to be very hard to bring back to what it used to be.
Yeah, it's just hard because all the players are getting so much money. There's nothing that they can really benefit from playing hard in these games or in these whatever competitions that they actually get out of it. So on March 10th, Bam Adebayo had the second most points ever in a single game, putting his name up there with Will, Kobe. He's surpassed Kobe Bryant. Bam Adebayo, not even a top 10 player in the league right now, I would say.
I wouldn't even say a top 20 on it.
Yeah.
Oh man, he goes down on that top list. He's probably top 50 maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just disappointing. 36 free throws.
Yeah.
That is insane.
I didn't watch the game, but I heard he had the ball in his hands like the whole entire game. They were triple teaming him or something.
They had
like that.
to be.
Yeah, I did see a couple clips like on Instagram. Like at the end of the game when he was like getting closer and closer, they were just attacking him the whole time. So that's how he racked up all his free throws.
Yeah, his other stats were 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. I mean, 3 assists, that's not terrible. I mean, that's not terrible. Dropping 83 points, that's not terrible. So
31 points in the first quarter. That's
ridiculous,
insane.
dude. On pace for what, 120?
Yeah, like
The Wizards are terrible.
Yeah, I mean, once you probably had that 30 in the first quarter, he was like, all right, let me just get as much points as I can.
Yeah, he's playing around now.
All right, April 26th, Joel Embiid returns in Game 4 of the playoffs versus the Celtics, and he drops, I think, 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. So a solid game, but they ended up losing by 30 points. So you guys want to add anything?
Yeah, I mean, he had a great game. Played 34 minutes in his first game back. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's the Celtics. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, they ended up winning that series. Even though Celtics were up 3-1, which is crazy. I mean, first game obviously didn't help the team much, but I guess overall they ended up winning. So
yeah, that's insane.
It's crazy. And in May, the awards came out, so we'll talk about that real quick. MVP, Shea. Rookie of the Year, Cooper Flag. Defensive Player of the Year was Wembanyama. Clutch Player was also Shea. Sixth man, Keldon Johnson for the Spurs. And most improved was Nickeil Alexander-Walker on the Hawks. So if you guys want to say anything about all those players, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Shea had a great year despite what a lot of people say about him and his free throws and stuff. I think Cooper Flag also, I mean, he's a great rookie and excited for his future, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like I feel like with Shea, like people do say a lot of things about his play style, but it is a skill. Unfortunately, it is a skill that he has learned and almost perfected. With Wembanyama winning Rookie of the Year, not Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, like, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
he's tall.
If you're 7'5", probably
if you're like
solid at defense.
If you're 12 feet tall, like, I guess blocking is like kind of easy. So it is what it is.
Can't deny him being great at defense, though.
Yeah.
And wasn't this like LeBron's first time in like his career, like not getting All NBA team, something like that?
Yeah, I think it was.
Pretty sure it is.
Which, I mean, it's not against him really. It's just that a lot of players are getting better while he's just staying the same. But it means he's still good, but
yeah,
he's not on the uprise anymore. But he's still a great player.
Yeah.
And currently in June, the finals is going on with the Spurs and the Knicks. So if you guys want to say anything about that.
I really have the Spurs winning this series. I think. I mean, the first 2 games were pretty good. The second game was really close. Wemby just had a little accident at the end there. It was just unbelievable. But I really have the Spurs win this game. I think they get in their little groove and they're gonna start cooking.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Knicks. I think. Well, the Knicks haven't lost until Monday. They hadn't lost a game in like 40 something days.
Yeah.
They've been just like sweeping their opponents. So I do feel like the loss was necessary to kind of bring them back down to earth and make them realize they're not invincible. Mm-hmm. I do think the loss is going to make them stronger. And then tonight, for Game 4, they're just gonna know what to do against the Spurs and have a night with them.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know who I have winning this, honestly. It depends on. I think the most valuable player in this series is going to be Wembanyama. Like, as much as I don't like him, but if he performs like well and shoots, I think he shoots too much threes. Like if I say so, but
Yeah, I would say he has been kind of underperforming in a way. Like he comes up big like in the fourth quarter, but like throughout the game he's pretty quiet. He's not really doing much. He kind of like I don't know. I feel
hides,
I feel like that'll come back to affect him when the time matters, and he's just it's gonna be too late.
But defensively, he's always going to be effective no matter what he's like, how offensively he's doing. He's going to be.
I also find it crazy how the Knicks lost their first game in the Garden.
Yeah.
The atmosphere going into that game is crazy. I don't know how
the ticket prices.
Oh my God.
Yeah, ticket prices are crazy. I do think maybe it was too much for the time, because like at Spurs, it's all. I mean, even it was a good amount of Knicks fans at the Spurs games, but when you go to MSG, it's like you got the president there. Yeah, all these people there. It's a big mess. So I mean, maybe they were just weren't ready for that.
I think the first couple of minutes, I could tell that they were a little it's not like nervous, but like not like playing confident. Like you could tell. But after, I mean, they all figured it out. Then hopefully tonight they'll be back at it for a good game. All right, we'll get our intro going. Pound it, noggin.
See ya.